let's go. Today we're going to talk about EMP.money, my Learn and Earn Financial Freedom series. This one is all about the boardroom, from boring to brrr, or purr if any cats are listening out there. So, EMP.money, we all know what it is. If you don't, it's an algo project, the algo project, the best algo project ever. Was a clone, now a kingmaker. Better than the original, getting better every day, adding partnerships, adding enhancements, adding value, creating magic. So let's, without further ado, let's get into the detonator here. Not detonator now, sorry. Boardroom, baby. The boardroom, boring to brrr. So we're going to talk a little bit about how the boardroom produces and some time features on it. And I'm going to try to go over this super quick. So as we can see here, the APR, super juicy. 2,500% annually, though. Don't get confused, that is not daily. So 32 divided by 365. So an incredible 6.936% daily. And it is divided into 4 different epochs during a day. An epoch is 6 hours. So each epoch you would see yourself making 1.734% daily and a little change. And so how is this APR number actually created? Well, funny you should ask. We're here, so we're going to talk about it. This peg, the higher we are over the peg price, 1.01, the higher this ratio is, the higher this number is going to be. This number gets multiplied times the value of your E-shares that you have in here. So if E-shares they're $409 now, if they were $1,000 or $5,000, it would be multiplied times this APR for this particular epoch. So as I said previously, 1.734% for this epoch, for this 6-hour period. And how does the boardroom work? Well, you would stake E-shares in here. E-shares times the APR will kick out or print EMP. So EMP is the gas for the system. So don't be a ding-dong and sell that. You will only turn the boardroom off and make it boring. You do not want it boring. You want it burring or purring. For any kitties out there, purr purr. So let's go a little bit deeper into this and understand. So you're going to ask yourself, how long has this thing been around? Well, as I said before, an epoch is 6 hours. It's been printing, or it's been going for 185 epochs. That's 6 hours. That is 1,110 hours in total. So this mouse is not very good. So this has been around for 46.25 days and going, getting better, getting stronger, getting more magical every day. Don't delay, not financial advice. MYOC, make your own choices. Be smart. Don't let some dum-dum on YouTube tell you what to do. You have to decide. And so you ask yourself, how do I get into this? Well, we go over here, main page, EMP.money, click on eShare. If you were to click on that, it'll bring up a pancake swap. I have videos on that, so I just wanted to show you quickly. And then, so let's get back here to the boardroom. What else can I tell you? Yes, the time features, the very important time features. If you deposit more eShares, as you see, there's no timers right now because this is really kind of just sitting idle, printing money. As you can see, there's very little in here, but it's already made $8. Incredible. So if I were to click this, we could see how much we could decide how much we could withdraw. We're not going to withdraw anything, because what that would do is reset all the timers in here. This to 36 hours you would have to wait to withdraw any e-shares. It would reset this to 18 hours, so you would have to wait 18 hours to claim your EMP. If I were to click this claim reward button for EMP, oopsie, yep, I would get this little MetaMask, but I am not going to do that because that's not the intention of this video. So if I were to click claim and go through that process, what would happen is I would receive this EMP, but then what would happen? This timer would go to 36 hours. This would go to 18 hours. Now, keep in mind, I cannot withdraw e-shares and I cannot withdraw EMP. However, I could, if I wanted to, deposit more e-shares in the if the timers are on. The timers just mean there is a time lock for withdrawal, not for deposit. You can still deposit, but it will reset the timers again then. And so you have to be smart. You have to think ahead about what your plan is when you get your EMP, because what you shouldn't be doing is getting that EMP and selling it, because when you sell EMP, this price gets driven down, and let me show you. So, as I said before, this is called the peg price. There should be 4,000 4,000 EMP to 1 Ethereum. So we can look at the Ethereum price. 2530 divided by 4,000, because remember, it is a 4,000 to 1 ratio. And you can see 62.5 cents and a little bit of change. So you ask, well, isn't that the peg price? No, the peg price for this to be printing or going brrr or purr, for you cats out there, it needs to be over 1.01. And so what we can see here is that if I were to take this number that's up here, the current time weighted average price, TWAP, I could multiply that number, that ratio that I got, times 1.032, boom, and it would come up with the current price, but that is not quite right. So did I not do that right? Let me see. 2530 divided by 4,000. Maybe I typed it in wrong. Anywho, let's keep going here. 1.032. There we go. A little bit better. 65,274. I think there is might be a slight delay. Let me see up here. I see. Okay. This is just rounding up a little bit, but as we can see here, the EMP price is actually right here, but it will take that information off of PancakeSwap, which I believe Dex Screener is pulling from. Regardless, this is a small amount of difference that is sort of inconsequential, but that is how we come up with this. So in quick rehash, eShares makes EMP. This amount of eShares that you have is multiplied times the APR for this particular epoch. Spits out EMP. You got to be smart. You don't just take this and sell it. You do not want to turn the boardroom off. And I would say that is about it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you find this helpful. And if you don't, post in the comments. Tell me what I can do better. I always want to get better. So I appreciate you wherever you're at. I hope you are in the boardroom going brrr.